Hey everybody, how is everybody doing today? So I'm just coming on as a live. It's not part of the Tony Talk series. That one is coming on a little bit later, but I just wanted to come on today. It's a beautiful day. Decided to come out. It was supposed to be raining. Fortunately, it wasn't. And you know, the magnolias are blooming, the trees are blooming, birds are flying and singing, and it's a beautiful day. So I just wanted to come on and have a conversation with you. I've got a friend of mine that's going to be joining me momentarily. And we're just going to be talking about productivity, and we're going to be talking just about things in general, right? Just talking about life. And he's been here before. You know him. You love him. It's my friend Anil Gupta. He's just signing on right now. Anil is a happiness expert as his training and packages immediate happiness, and he is a happiness coach, and among other things, and he's just a fantastic human being, one of my favorite people. And so let me see if he is on screen already, and if he'll be joining us momentarily. So we'll just, he's a regular, comes on Facebook Lives with me, and it's, I'm outside, it's windy, it's about 55 degrees in New Jersey, but beautiful nonetheless. And of course he's in Florida, and let's see if he's back, if he's on yet. He'll be joining us momentarily, like I said. I think he might be. Yeah, no, he's still not on. So I like to, just like Tony Talks, interact with us, ask some questions, and you know what? There he is. Ask some questions. We'll post your comments, and we'll have a good 15 or 20 minutes. Have a good time here. I hope you guys are enjoying the scenery. So here we go. Let's see. There he is. The one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Anil Gupta. What's up, brother? Oh, I can't hear you. See if you can increase your audio. If not, you might have to log off and log back on real quick. Oh, he's a love doctor today. Awesome. So he's going to log off and log back in. So yeah, he talks about relationships and happiness overall, and just success in life, right? Success in life isn't always financial. Success in life is just being happy, being joyful. And here he is again. No, I still don't have you. I don't know what's going on here. Can anybody else hear him? Yeah, it's weird. I can't hear you. All right, one more time. Give it a shot. See if you can jump off and jump back in. Let's see if the third time's a charm. I don't know if he's having issues with his internet connection, but I'm sure he'll be on momentarily. So yeah, he's an absolute dynamo, somebody that's always so much fun to have a conversation with, interact with. So he'll be just jumping right back on. So if you're just bear with us, and he'll be on. Promise you will not be disappointed. Here we go. And there we go. I can hear you now.
Is that better?
It's much better.
Oh, good.
Awesome. How's that, Jennifer? Jennifer saying that she couldn't hear, so hopefully now the audio is back up.
Sorry, I have to ask a question. Who was upset that they couldn't hear anything? Some people get very upset very quickly. So if you did, this is a great opportunity to realize that maybe there's other parts of your life that you get upset very quickly. I'm one of those people, believe me. I get upset very quickly. If someone's not on time to a scheduled call, I don't get upset, but I get a little bit frustrated.
Right. Well, it happens, and yeah, sometimes things happen that we can't control, but those are moments in time, and you don't know. So it's actually a great exercise to think about, to exercise patience, right? To exercise patience, because hold on a second. To exercise patience, because so many times we jump to conclusions. One of the things, the master trainer for Tony Robbins, we were at a training for trainers a couple of weeks ago. One of the things that he said that actually his wife would say when he is when they're driving and somebody cuts them off or whatever, they make up a story as to why that person had to cut them off. Or maybe they're heading to the hospital. Maybe there's an emergency. Maybe there's something that needs to happen. So sometimes we jump to conclusions as to why that person is they're disrespecting me. There's this, and you get upset and you get angry and they don't value my time and they don't respect and everything else. You know what? Maybe there's something. Usually, there's something else going on, right? And if we look at it that way, it's a little easier for us to, I guess, understand.
Yeah, and the secret is not to react, but to respond and say, you know what, they're not here. Great, that gives me an opportunity to do something else. So it's not what happens in life; it's how you show up in that moment. And we never know what people are going through. So a lot of people are going through terrible hardships. We don't know. So we just have to give them some leeway, give our brain some leeway, and really nothing is that important.
Agreed. Agreed. Such a good way to look at it in great perspective. Um, so what else is going on, Mr. Gupta, in the land of Disney?
So I had a probably a 50-foot tree in my garden we had to take down. So I bought a small chainsaw at the end of a pole.
Oh
And I
boy.
borrowed a 20-foot ladder to try and chop some leaves down. So I chopped some branches down, but gravity has a peculiar effect that when you're chopping a branch down from above, it will land on your head, and in your head,
Yeah.
it becomes a little bit painful. So I thought, no, that's not going to work. Then I thought pulling the tree down with some rope, and that didn't work. And eventually, I had to succumb to getting a landscaper to cut down the tree, which he did in like 10 minutes. But I asked him only to cut down half the tree, because I wanted the joy of cutting the rest of the tree down myself. But since he left it, he's got a twin. You know what? It's here. Can you see it in the background there?
Yes.
So I'm gonna make a totem pole out of it.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
what kind of tree is that, though?
Yeah, good question. It's a dog tree.
A dogwood?
Yeah, it's a dogwood because it's got bark.
That's funny. I was gonna say that's funny. I was gonna say that it doesn't look like a dogwood. They don't usually get that thick, but that's funny. It's dogwood. It's a dog tree. I like it. I like it.
So and I thought, how else can I be more playful? Then I thought of inviting the next door kids to paint it and decorate it. So yeah, just having some fun. Not that I'm bored.
Yeah. Well, listen, you got to have fun. That's one of the things that I keep talking about is you got to be able to have fun in the middle of what's happening and in the middle of the challenges that people are facing and the stressful situations and everything else. You got to be able to have a little fun. If you have the opportunity to go outside and take in some air, do that. I'm blessed to be in a place where I can do that, and I know you are as well.
Absolutely.
Get a little sun, get a little air, and do something. This is a great time. It's actually we're coming up on the time for planting or gardening, and Florida. I'm sorry, take it back. That's in Florida. That's all year round. But I'm talking about in New Jersey, and I've actually got a bunch of bushes, and I've got a bunch of things that I'm going to be working on with my kids this weekend. And if you don't believe me, check it out. I'll show you.
Yeah, and it's a great opportunity for people to be productive.
Yeah.
If you schedule your time well, you can get so much done.
Yeah, there's some bushes that I'm planting to redo the landscape in front of the house. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I've got to mess with the beehives, and hopefully I won't be attacked. Yeah, let's see. Let's go check out the beehives.
As I was saying, it's a great time to be productive.
Yeah. I just put this booster. Actually, one of the reasons I'm outside, I put a booster on my internet router at home. And here we go.
Guys, he said booster, not rooster.
Well, listen, if you want rooster, I do have the chickens. The chickens are just kind of hanging out in there. But check it out here. Check out the beehives. Let's see.
Hey, Tony, tell him the story about the dog and the rooster.
The dog and the rooster.
The stray dog that nearly ate your rooster. I think they're like that.
I'll tell you what. You tell that story.
No,
There
no,
you
no.
go.
You're a much better storyteller.
So check it out. So you see them?
So Tony had a dog that he was looking after, and the dog bolted into the hen house.
Oh yes. And the next host, he's being very vocal.
When did you get that?
I've had him. He's the guard pig. I've had him for probably a year. Yeah, you haven't been here in a while. I've had him for a little over a year now.
You know, if it gets sick, you know what you have to do?
Make bacon, sausages?
No, give him ointment.
The ointment. Nice. I like it. So there's always a bunch of stuff happening over at the back at the ranch, so to speak.
Cool.
So now you reminded me of what that story was. So I had a dog that I was looking after here at home, and the dog was just going crazy, like, because I let the chickens out to free range, and the dog just went crazy and was just chasing the chickens. I finally put the chickens inside their coop, and I finally put the chickens inside their coop, and the dog got in behind me, and he was running around the coop, and he grabbed one of them by the tail feathers, and I'm like, oh no, and I'm running around after him trying to get the chicken from him, which the chicken survived, by the way, but I'm running around, and it's slippery, and at one point I slip, and I'm down on the dirt. I was just going back and forth, so it was funny, and Anil happened to be here.
I was not laughing.
Oh, of course, yes, you were. I thought you were going to pass out. You were laughing so hard. I'm like, stop and breathe. Oh,
life it's not about the number of breaths you take, but the number of times your breath is taken away. So if you hang around Tony, you'll always get something that will take your breath away.
There's always something going on. Listen, you got to keep life interesting. So from between that and then, the dog taking off with the pig, and they're like, and by the way, it's not, and it sounds weird, right? I've got a pig. It's actually a potbelly pig that was living in somebody's house, if you can believe it. And well, anyway, so that's interesting. So yeah, there's always something interesting going on for sure. So what else is new? What else is going on? What are you doing to keep yourself busy and productive?
I'm working on 2 books. The first book is on kindness. The second one is a sequel to my other book, Immediate Happiness.
Awesome.
I've been donating my time to helping other people who are anxious or have some issues or need some clarification. So I've been giving a lot of my time away helping people, and just a little bit of TV, playing cards, just chilling, doing some exercise, working on my health. So really, it is a golden opportunity for you to be productive. Make the 2020 year the most productive year of your life. And I promise you, the changes you make today will have enormous impact for the rest of your life.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I think you're so right, on point with that. I was having a conversation with someone yesterday when we were talking about, I don't know if you know Dan Clark. I had Dan on yesterday, and we were talking about what that means, to what success means, and what it is to really be lucky and be productive and be successful. What's the definition of success, and what it takes to get there? And I think one of the biggest things is, and we were having the conversation, he says, well, the old adage of, luck happens when opportunity and preparedness meet. And while that's true, and he said, but you know what, it's about, attracting things into your life. And it's true. It's about being pulled towards what you want. And the reality of it is, you got to prepare for what it is that you're asking for. You got to prepare for what it is that you want. Otherwise, you get it and you don't know what to do with it. You're like a dog chasing a car. The dogs that bark and chase cars. That's great. But what happens when you catch the car? What's the dog going to do? He's going to catch the car. So now what? There's nothing to do. So it's almost like going after something and chasing his dream and catching or having the opportunity, right? Being lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time. But if you're not ready for it, if you haven't prepared to be able to recognize recognize the opportunity, or B, seize the opportunity and make what you should be able to make with it. So you've got to prepare to be in that position. So it's a great time to prepare. So much great stuff out there. And by the way, if anybody wants to check that out, I'm going to I'm part of a group called the New Jersey Power Team. I think you've already spoken at that. If not, I'm going to have you speak at that, even if it's via Zoom. It's a Tony Robbins meetup group, right? And it's called New Jersey Unleashed. And we have a list of Betty, one of the leaders, put together a list of resources and so many different programs that are being offered right now. So many different ideas of things that you can do to grow your mind, to improve yourself, your relationship, your business, whatever. There's so many great things out there. So take advantage of it, right? Take advantage of the downtime.
Yeah. And, be aware of your mindset. When you're preparing for success, one of the things that comes up is that I'm not good enough, I'm not deserving, I'm not ready for this. But, prepare your mindset to be ready. So when it comes, you can grab it with both hands and really run with it, because that's where you get the momentum. Momentum will give you everything, but you have to prepare. You have to prepare. The most important part of a race is not the start, it's the finish. So the decisions you make today will determine how you show up for the rest of your life, your success, your joy, your relationships, everything. So work on every aspect of your life.
That's it. So what are you doing for fun? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, because, you're always, you're kind of like me. You're always looking to do something interesting and exciting and keeping things alive. So what are you doing? How are you terrorizing Mina?
Oh, a lot of stuff, being playful, going for walks in the morning, tickling her. She doesn't like that, so I do that even more. And we've been married 32 years, and I've had 3 bad meals in those 32 years. I can name every single meal.
Go ahead, go for it.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, listen, I have a project for you. You should build a doghouse. I don't know if you have one, but if you have a dog, but you should build a doghouse and make it big enough for a sofa.
I got that,
one. When she throws you out to the doghouse, you're at least comfortable.
I got one.
Oh, too funny. Too funny. Anyway, listen,
guys,
so it's good.
You gotta laugh, okay? You gotta laugh at whatever.
Yeah, it's always good to connect with you, brother, and to laugh with you always.
I've got a project.
What's that?
Project is my haircut. I'm going to ask either my wife or my daughter. Probably after this video, I'm going to ask my daughter to cut my hair.
Don't use a chainsaw. Don't use a pole saw. Tell her don't use a chainsaw for the haircut. That'd be a bad thing.
So, I'll save about $20. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm starting to get, long as well. So, that's going to be interesting. What that, I'm going to wind up like trying to do something. Have my wife do. I'm going to come out with a mohawk or something.
Get the pig to cut your hair. That would be a great video.
I should. Maybe tomorrow, if you want to come on with me again tomorrow, I'll let the whole menagerie out, the chickens and the pig.
Yeah.
Ready, Roz. So if you want to come on tomorrow at 12 o'clock again?
I'll check. I think I'm fairly free tomorrow, but yeah, for sure.
All right, sounds good. Well, listen, everybody. Just remember to keep it light, keep smiling, and just keep smiling. Call somebody, reach out to somebody, make somebody's day. There's somebody out there that wants to hear from you. Reach out.
And right? Some of you will make someone's day if you leave the room.
That's right. Well, they say, you always, when you come into the room, you always make people smile. You either make them smile on the way in or you make them smile on the way out, right? They smile when they see you or they smile when they see you leave. So, So
Ah,
make somebody smile. You know, go
yeah,
in the
there you
mirror,
go.
make yourself smile because it helps your immune system. It just helps you feel good. Listen,
Yeah,
I'd rather smile than cry any day of the week.
got it.
So smile a little, laugh a little, and call somebody who needs to smile a little bit more. And just remember that you got to laugh. You got to laugh, be able to laugh at the situations in your life, laugh at conditions, and sometimes you got to be able to laugh at yourself, right?
Got it.
And what happens if you can't laugh at yourself, Anil? What happens?
You will enjoy life. You'll live longer. You'll be happier. You won't take
No, but if you
yourself
can't,
so.
I'm saying if you can't laugh at yourself, what do you do?
Oh, I don't know.
You call me and I'll laugh at you.
Oh, okay.
Free
I
service.
fell for that one.
All right,
Nice.
brother. Well, listen, I hope you enjoy the jokes that I'm sending you in the morning.
All right.
Like after
Yeah. Very funny. You should. I'll send
I'm
you a
not posting
compilation
that.
I made. All right.
What's that?
I'll send you a compilation I did of some jokes.
Sounds good. Well, listen, we all need to laugh more. So by all means, share them away, send them, share them, post them. And that's it. I will see you, my friend. I appreciate you.
Actually, before you go, I got stopped by the sheriff the other day, and
Is that right?
he was behind me. I kept on going faster, and he said, "Why are you going so fast?" I said, "Well, my wife left me." And he said, why were you going faster? I said, she left me for a sheriff. And he said, yeah, okay, I understand that, but why were you going faster? And I said, well, I thought she was being returned. I'm gonna be in the doghouse.
Yeah, make that doghouse comfortable. I'm telling you, if she's watching this, you're in trouble. Hi, Mina. We love you.
Oh, okay. She who has to be obeyed. Okay. All right, guys.
Funny.
All right.
All right, brother. We appreciate you.
All right.
And
Okay.
we'll talk soon. Bye, everybody.
All right. Bye.
Oh, you know what? Before I turn this off,
Yeah.
this is now streaming to YouTube. So I just like welcome everybody to join me on YouTube. You can go to just hashtag Get Up and Grow and find this video. I'll put it in this link as well. I'd love for you to go there, watch it, subscribe to it, and share it with your friends. Anil, do the same. I'll put the link in here. I just really opened it up and announced it earlier this week, and trying to build that up. So appreciate you, my friend. And remember, every time you fall, you have the opportunity to get up and grow. I appreciate you, brother. Talk soon. Don't hang up, though.